guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this tutorial for you guys. I loved how it turned out and it is very inexpensive for the eyeshadow, so stay tuned to see how to get this look. So first and foremost, you guys know that I do my brows off camera because it takes forever. Then I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm using the Benefit Don't Stray primer, and I'm going to set that with Brulee from Wet n Wild. I'm trying to use up as much of my mini sizes as I can. So this is why I'm using this. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm going to use it up. And by the way, today I hit pan on that shadow. I'm so proud of myself. Now we're going to use the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. We're going to grab the color Buon Fresco. I don't know how to say that. These names, my gosh. We're going to put that on our crease and use this as our transition color to kind of fade from the Taupe colors that we're going to use. I figured this would be a really nice transition color. If you don't have this palette and you have a Lorac Pro, there's the mauves in there. There's plenty of mauves that you can find in your collection to replace this color. You don't need this one particularly. Just something to transition the other shades that we will be using. Moving on, going to grab that same brush that we used to set our primer, no product, and just blending out the excess, the edges I should say, of that actual shadow. Now I'm going to use this Clinique shadow stick that has been haunting me all year. I'm going to use this as a base. As you guys can see how it's not so pronounced, the color, like it's not, so you have to keep building it up, and it drives me crazy, so I don't like it too much, but I'm trying to use it up. I'm going to try to use the brush technique that you guys had mentioned to me before when I was trying to explain to you guys why I don't like it. But anyway, we're going to use this as a base to try to use it. Just keep on putting it on, packing it on, and blending it out with my fingers. Now we're going to use our dollar shadow. This is Wet n Wild's Nutty. Have we forgotten about this one? Because I sure did. We're going to pack that on to our eyelids on top of that primer, or that base I should say, and it is going to turn out so it's so much more prettier in person. Let me tell you, I love this in person. Like, this may be my go-to smoky eye look for the winter time. I loved how this turned out, and if you want the color to be more pronounced, just wet that eyeshadow and you will be shining. Let me tell you, I loved it. So we're going to keep packing it on. I'm trying not to sweep it and just pack it on because this shadow is very powdery and you will get fallout. Now I'm going to grab that same brush, lovely brush. This was a limited edition brush, but you can find any brush to just blend out the edges very softly, no product again on the brush. Now on to our liner. We're going to use this Milani Liquid Eye eyeliner. Believe it or not, after this video, I have lost this liner. I am a little afraid that a little man took it and he's pyrite with black liquid liner, or I should say gel liner, all over something. But anyway, we're going to put this on our lash line and then blend it out to have a soft liner look. You could do a wing if you want, you can do no liner, but I kind of wanted a base for the false lashes that we will be putting on. And again, you don't have to wear false lashes, so you could totally skip this step if you want, but this is what I'm using. This eyeliner is very creamy, so that's why I chose it. I should really go look for it because I'm a little afraid of where it is at the moment. Now we are going to do our lashes. We're using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara and our Demi Wispies from Ardell. Now to set our face, we're using a primer from Rimmel, the Stay Matte. I'm mixing two foundations because I'm not a fan of the Revlon Color Stay. I officially decided. So I'm mixing both of those foundations to kind of get a nice color. Then I'm using my Pearl Salmon Dual Concealer with my NYX Orange corrector. Then I'm using this NYC Smooth powder to set under my eyes, and we're going to use the NYX Set It Don't Fret It powder all over the face. I have been loving that NYC powder since July. I've been using it non-stop and I love it. Now we're bronzing our face with the Too Faced chocolate, the Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is a sample size. These things last forever, you guys. If you remember last year or the year before, I panned one and it took me all year to finish. But I'm using this one. Now I'm going to take off the powder off my under eyes because I only bake under my under eyes for a little bit. It has helped tremendously with creasing for me personally, so I really enjoy it. Now for blush, we're using this Tarte. It's called Muse Cream Blush. I've been trying to use more of my cream products now that winter's coming, and this is such a beautiful color. Can you tell I went a little overboard? But I will fix it, I promise you guys. This is, in the tube, it looks more of like a gold shimmer, but as you guys can see on my cheeks, it's a beautiful, soft, dusty, rosy mauve color. I love it, and it stays on all day. Tarte blushes, whatever kind of formula it is, they just last on me forever. Right here, I'm blending it out because I went a little overboard with another huge stipple brush. And use stipple brushes, don't put the blushes right on your cheeks because it's a lot easier to work with. Now on to highlighter. I'm using this IT Cosmetics Hello Light Cream Highlighter. It's an illuminator. I've had this for a while. I'm trying to use this. I really do like it. It is a natural cream highlighter, so it's a beautiful no makeup kind of highlighters. But I do like to use this as a base. So as you guys can see, you still can see it and you guys can pack it on. It's a beautiful highlighter. Kind of reminds me of the Benefit What's Up, just in a pan form. So I'm putting this with another stipple brush. You can use it with your fingers, with your beauty blender, whatever you want. And then on top, we will put something else that's a little bit brighter for my liking. I'm going to grab my Mary Luminizer. I have a mini sample size that I've been trying to work on forever. It has a huge dip, but I haven't finished it because you guys know this thing lasts forever. So I'm going to place that right on top of the IT Cosmetics highlighter. And it'll give me what I really am looking for. Not too much, not too little, but perfect. And it's not so goldy, which I do like, because now I'm starting to lose my tan, so I can't be using anything dark and gold anymore. So moving on, we are going to grab that Chubby stick again and place this on our lower lash line. And I felt like the color was more vibrant on my lower lash line. I guess because it's more concentrated. I really liked it as my lower lash line, so I might be using it as a lower lash line thing going forward. But we're using this as our base. We're going back to the eyeliner, the Milani Liquid Eye eyeliner, to Tightline and Waterline before I continue to put on the shadow. We're going back to Nutty and placing that over our base that we placed, as well as kind of buffing out and setting that eyeliner that I placed in my waterline. That's why I did it this way and in this order for me personally. Going back to the palette, we're going to grab that same mauve color and just diffuse out the Nutty to not make it so shimmery down on our lower lash line. Now we're going to grab Vermeer, which is the shadow to the left, and we're going to use that as our tear duct. Oh my gosh, I forgot what that was called. Our tear duct. Set everything with our L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and then going to do our lower lash line mascara. I always try to do my mascara after I set my face, because if not, it'll go all over the place. I'm going to grab my Jordana Cabernet lip liner. This is so good. I forgot how good this was. So creamy, so pigmented. This alone, as just all over your lips, is beautiful. Then I'm going to grab my Bite Beauty Mini in Scarlet and use this as my lipstick itself. I am so devastated because I had to throw out over 10 of these lipsticks because they went bad. So I'm trying to use as much as I can of all the ones that I do own. So use them up. And I'm not buying any more of these because they're going crazy. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the look, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you again for all of your support. Bye, guys.